10 interesting Easter eggs found in Detroit. Become human. Kara's singing. In the chapter Stormy Night, if you explore Todd's house as Kara, you can find a magazine with a QR code. Scanning it reveals a video of the actress who portrays Kara singing the song, Hold On. The androids sent by CyberLife. In the chapter Public Enemy, if you examine the Tresses' apartment closely, you can find an android magazine with a cover that reads, The Androids Sent by CyberLife, which is a nod to the movie Blade Runner. Carl's painting. In the chapter From the Dead, if you examine the paintings in Carl's art studio, you can find a portrait of Marcus. The portrait changes based on your choices throughout the game. Kara's short film Easter egg. During the chapter Broken, Marcus can search the junkyard and come across an android on the ground that will sing to him when examined. This is a reference to the Kara short that was the first teaser for Detroit Become Human. Marcus sings the trailer song. During the final segment in the battle for Detroit, if you decide to have Marcus sing instead of Kiss North, he begins to sing the same song from the original trailer to Detroit Become Human. Chloe's Start Menu Story Options. The main menu is in itself a short story with consequences of its own. Chloe interacts with the players and asks questions about their view of androids and morality. Her responses back to the player change based on the answers given. The Origami Unicorn. In the chapter Russian Roulette, if Connor survives the Russian roulette game with Hank, there is a chance that Hank will bring up the story of the Origami Unicorn. This is a direct reference to the movie Blade Runner, which shares thematic similarities with Detroit Become Human, and is another work by director David Cage's main inspiration Ridley Scott. Kara's connection to Heavy Rain. In the chapter Battle for Detroit, if Kara is present but has been killed earlier in the game, an Easter egg references the character Madison Page from Heavy Rain, suggesting a connection between the two games. The Android Hominid. In the chapter, The Eden Club, if you examine one of the magazines in the club's reception area, you can find an article titled, The Android Hominid. It features an android woman resembling the iconic artwork of the game, Afro Samurai. And the last on this list is, The Chicken Dance. In the chapter, The Pirate's Cove, if you choose certain dialogue options as Marcus, you can convince the androids to perform a synchronized chicken dance, creating a light-hearted and amusing moment in the midst of tension.